You ever start a new project just absolutely on fire, totally excited, only for that feeling to be completely gone a week later? Well, today we're going to dig into why that initial spark always fades, and more importantly, what you can build in its place to actually finally reach your goals. I mean, it's such a familiar cycle, right? One day you feel like you can take on the world, just completely unstoppable. And the next, the couch has this magnetic pull you just can't escape. All that drive, poof, gone. So where does it go? And why does it leave us feeling so stuck? Okay, so if you're stuck in that loop of starting and stopping, listen up, because this is super important. The problem isn't you. It's not some personal flaw. The real issue here is that you're relying on a totally unreliable fuel source, and that's motivation. All right, so if motivation's not the answer, then what is? We gotta look at the real engine that drives success in the long run, something way, way more dependable. And this really breaks down the core difference. Think about motivation. It's like a lightning strike. It's this emotional burst of energy that's super intense, but it comes and it goes. Now, discipline, that's completely different. It's a system. It's behavioral, it's consistent, and it's built to work whether you feel like it or not. You know, this quote just nails it. Motivation is like a match. It flares up bright and fast, but it dies out just as quickly. Discipline, though, that's the firewood. That's what you build piece by piece to keep you going through those long, cold nights when the inspiration is long gone. So let's get a clear definition here. What even is discipline? Well, it's really just the ability to act on your goals, even when you really, really don't feel like it. And the most powerful part of that idea, it's a skill. That's huge. It means anyone can build it. It's not something you're either born with or you're not. And let's be honest, even the most successful people on the planet aren't motivated all the time. No way. Motivation is super fragile. You know, life stress pops up, you get emotionally tired, you set unrealistic goals, and poof, it's gone. It just gets completely derailed. It was never meant to be your long-term plan. Okay, so we get it. Motivation is flaky, discipline is the key. But how do we actually build this skill? Well, let's get into the practical side of things, your own discipline toolkit. All right, before we even get to the steps, we have to lock in this core principle. You have to get rid of that all or nothing mindset. The absolute foundation of discipline is believing that something is better than nothing. It's all about small, consistent actions. Progress, not perfection. So our toolkit has three main parts. First, we're gonna start really, really small. Second, we're gonna create a system. And third, we're gonna design our environment for success. So step one, start small. And I mean laughably small. Want to exercise? Just do 5 push-ups. Want to start a journal? Just write for 2 minutes. See, when the task is that tiny, there's no resistance. But what you're really doing is training your brain. You're building momentum and proving to yourself that you can win. Next up, creating a system. Because look, a goal is basically just a wish without a system to back it up. Take wake up early, for example. That's a goal. It relies on willpower, but a system, that's sleeping by 10 p.m., putting your phone all the way across the room, having your clothes laid out. A system makes the goal almost automatic because you're not making decisions in the moment. And step 3 is all about designing your environment. This isn't about having more willpower, it's about facing fewer obstacles. You want to read more? Easy, leave a book on your pillow. Want to eat healthier? Simple, get the junk food out of the kitchen. You're just making the good choice the path of least resistance. Okay, so we've got the external tools down. Now, let's talk about the internal game, because this is the mindset shift that really locks it all in and makes discipline stick for good. You have to stop asking yourself this one question: do I feel like doing this? I mean, that question is the absolute enemy of discipline. It puts your temporary, fleeting emotions in charge. And let's be real, how often do your feelings actually want to do the hard thing? Instead, you need to start asking this. This right here is the game changer. What would the disciplined version of me do right now? This question completely bypasses your feelings. It connects what you're about to do with the person you want to become. It's about identity, not impulse. So what this really is training your brain to act based on your identity, not on your impulses. Every time you do this, you're casting a vote for that future disciplined version of yourself. It's not about forcing it, it's about becoming it. And hey, don't forget to track your progress. Seeing those wins, even small ones, on a calendar or in a tracker, it creates this amazing feedback loop. Progress fuels your discipline, and that discipline builds real confidence. It's a cycle you want to be in. All right, so as we start to wrap this up, let's nail down the single most important takeaway for you to carry forward. If you remember only one thing today, please let it be this: discipline is a skill, not a personality trait. Nobody is just born disciplined. It's built, it's practiced, it's learned, day by day, just like playing the guitar or learning a sport, which means you can learn it too. So stop waiting to feel inspired. You don't need the perfect move to do great things. The real power isn't in some big burst of motivation, it's in the simple, quiet consistency of just showing up, especially on the days you don't want to. That's when it really counts. So we'll leave you with this final thought. Motivation is absolutely 100% going to fade. That's a promise. So the only real question left is, what's your system going to be?